Hi everyone and welcome to my next video. Today I was feeling like doing something a little bit different, so I came up with this kind of reddish cranberry colored look with a pop of gold on the lid. So yeah, I really like how it turned out, and unfortunately the camera doesn't pick up the colors as they are in reality, but it's really pretty. They work really well together, so I'm excited about that. So yeah, let's just get into it. Starting out with the L'Oreal True Match Foundation in Light Ivory W2 as always, and I just blend it out with my beauty blender, and then I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW15 to blend out my dark circles and highlight the highest points of my face, like my nose, my chin, my cupid's bow, and my forehead as well. And again, blending that out with a damp beauty blender. And mine is kind of getting old already. It's kind of falling apart. So I might need to get a new one. But it's so much money for like a sponge. I mean, come on. So yeah, I'm just blending everything out so I don't have any harsh lines. And also putting it on my eyelid kind of as a base, because I never really use eyeshadow base. Just too lazy for that, I guess. To set my under eye area, I use the NYC Smooth Skin Pressed Face Powder in... It doesn't have a name. Duh. Yeah, it does. Translucent. And I'm also setting the rest of my face with it. And the brush I'm using is the Body Shop Blusher brush and the Sigma Large Powder F30 brush. And I'm just buffing that all over my face. Then for contouring, I'm using Benefit's Hoola bronzer with the little small brush that comes with it. And I'm just sculpting out my cheekbones so my face doesn't look as round as it usually does. And I'm also putting some on the sides of my nose. And for my nose contouring, I'm using the Royal and Langnickel crease brush. I'm just putting it on the sides of my nose to make it appear smaller and slim and, yeah, nice. For highlighting, I'm using Opal by Becca, my favorite highlighter of the moment. I am obsessed with it. I'm using it every single time I'm doing my makeup. It's crazy. And for blush, I'm using the Who's Your Poppy blush by Too Faced. And the brush I'm using it with is the Royal and Langnickel Duo Fiber brush. Then it's time for eyebrows, and I'm using the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade in Soft Brown with an angled brush, and I'm just kind of following the natural line of my eyebrows, filling them in. And I always feel like I look so weird when I just have my eyebrows done and the rest of my face and not my eyes. I look kind of angry, I think. And then I'm just brushing it out with a spoolie by Bdellium Tools, the 733 brush. Then I'm using the Stilazzi matte eyeshadow in MS44 all over my crease with the Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush. And then I'm using a little bit smaller brush, that's what I wanted to say, the Bdellium Tools 781 brush. And I'm just putting in the color MS48 by Stilazzi also in my crease. And again, blending that out with the E40 brush by Sigma. And just going back and forth, putting on more of that. Yeah, it's kind of a brownish, reddish, but matte color that I'm using in my crease. Just going back and forth, putting that into my crease, and then with a smaller brush, blending brush, and blending it out with a little bit bigger brush, because I don't want any harsh lines. And I'm being silly again, as usual. Then I'm highlighting my brow bone using the faint color from the Naked Basics palette by Urban Decay. And then it's time for the color on my lid, and the color I'm using is the PS31 color by Stilazzi as well. And this is such a pretty color. I haven't used it yet, so I was really excited to try it out. And it has a really nice sheen to it. They call it their pearl shadows, and I really like how it looks on the lid. Also, it has a great pigmentation. Then I'm using the faint the microphones are still down. Okay, so I'm using the faint color from the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette on the outer corners of my eyes, just to darken it up a little bit and give it some dimension. And then I'm using the Nude Beach color from the Too Faced La Belle Carousel kit that they came out on the holidays. And this is a really glittery gold color, and I'm just packing that on in the center of my lid so the light focuses on that part. For a liner, I'm using the L'Oreal Blackest Black 107.1 liner, gel liner, and I'm just lining my eyes as usual, and I'm also winging it out. And it started out as a good eyeliner day. Like, I really thought, wow, today my eyeliner will look awesome, because it looked so, both eyes looked so much the same. And at some point, I don't really know how, I just screwed it up completely, and it went so it turned out to be a little bit thicker than I had planned, because I was going back and forth trying to smooth it out and make it look more similar. So yeah, wasn't too happy about that, but I liked how it looked in the end, so that was okay. So yeah, eventually I was satisfied with the way it looked. So then I was using the MS48 color that I was using before on my lid. Now I'm using it on my lower lash line, and I'm putting it on the outer part and on the inner part as well. And then I'm just blending it out with the lighter color that I was using in the beginning in my crease, the MS44 color. And then I'm also putting some of that Nude Beach color from the Too Faced palette on the center of my lower lash line. Then I'm just using some powder in my Body Shop blusher brush to get rid of any excess on my under eye area, and then it's already time for mascara, and the one I'm using is the Essence Lash Princess Volume Mascara. And I'm putting that on my upper lashes and lower lashes, and I'm packing a few layers on my upper lashes because I want them to be really like thick and black and long and voluminous and awesome. Especially since I'm not using any false eyelashes, and this is a pretty dramatic look, I guess, especially with the rather thick liner. And in reality it's a little bit darker. The whole look is a little bit darker, I feel, than it is on camera. So yeah, I want my lashes to be really black. Then, to make my lash line appear even more dark and black and everything, I'm just using the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon in black. And I'm just lining my upper lash line. And I know I made the weirdest face with this, so don't mind that, please. Then I'm lining my lips with the L'Oreal Color Riche Forever Rose Lip Liner, which obviously is my favorite one since I've used it in pretty much every tutorial so far. I'm just lining my lips and filling them in as well. And the lipstick I'm using is the Givenchy's 207 Rose Plumetis lipstick, and I hope I pronounced Givenchy correct. I think it's French, and I'm so bad at like pronouncing brand names anyways. So yeah, I really like this lipstick, and I originally got it because I like the packaging so much. It has this this leather packaging, and it's so cool. Yeah, I'm a sucker for packaging. I have to admit that. So yeah, this is the completed look already. I hope you all enjoyed it, and please leave a comment and let me know what you think about it. And yeah, I hope you all have a great day. Bye!